Degerli mis Afirler i Ginler Dilerim, Antalya çok güzel, Turkey çok güzel. I told in Turkish, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Antalya is beautiful, Turkey is beautiful. Dear friends, firstly, I should like to express my deepest sympathy and condolences in my name, but also on behalf of the European Parliament and of Poland, the country which I represented within that institution, the families of those murdered in the terrorist attacks in Ankara a few days ago and also in Istanbul today. I want to tell you that you are not alone and that at this time what needs to be said is that we are all Turks. Evil doers are killing good people, and good people must react. For evil to triumph, all that is needed is for good people, who are the every time majority, to be silent. Ladies and gentlemen, almost 12 years ago, I was one of the 50 or so members of the European Parliament who voted in favor of accelerating negotiations on Turkey's accession to the European Union. Yes, I am a supporter of closer ties and the closest possible cooperation between the 28 member states of the EU and the great Turkish nation. This is not solely on account of my own personal fondness for the Turks. My main motivation is the awareness that this is in our common interest. I fully agree with the opinion of my fellow Pole, my compatriot, but the American politician and advisor of a few US presidents, Zbigniew Brzezinski, who stated in one of his books that Turkey must be part of a political Europe, as this would be beneficial for both Ankara and the European Union. A Europe without Turkey is weaker, much weaker, and would have a much diminished position on the world stage. Enlarging Europe by including a country which 80 and soon 90 million people would increase Europe's political, economic and demographic strength. But let us be honest, I'm not a diplomat, frankly speaking. This also threatens those countries and people who are now seeking to dominate Europe. Those countries do not want to see Turkey accede to the European Union. Turkey may also be important in a different context. Maybe it's very important, especially now during this conference. Turkey can be a model of moderate Islam, which, while respecting tradition and Muslim heritage, also upholds the democratic roles of play and has no interest in escalating antagonisms between Muslims and Christians. As a Pole, I shall always remember the political legacy of Polish President Lech Kaczyński, who died in Russia in April 2010, which included bringing Poland and the European Union closer to Turkey. President Kaczyński was a supporter of Turkish accession to the European Union, and this is one of the factors that set him apart from some of our neighbors. As a historian, my friend told about my first job description. As a historian by education, I must recall that during the 19th century, Madam Minister Fotyga told about it in her excellent speech this morning, a time when there is no Polish state on the map of Europe. An announcement was made every year at the meeting of accredited ambassadors in the capital of the Ottoman Empire that the ambassador of Lekistan, Turkish for Poland, is absent. We still remember this. At a time when we are facing the greatest threats and crises in decades, there is a need for dialogue and for different countries to find what unites them rather than to emphasize what separates them. Turkey has a role to play in this as a great country with a robust economy that is constantly getting stronger, but which is also faced with the problem of Islamic fundamentalism or another type of fundamentalism. There is therefore a need to engage in closer political cooperation and to defeat together those from the party of war who sow hatred and kill not only people of different faiths, but also people of the same faith. Finally speaking, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, fostering such cooperation and solidarity based on mutual esteem and respect for traditional values is precisely the objective for our meeting in Antalya. Thank you for your attention.